Hope that y'all had an amazing week so far. If you hear all those loud noises, just my windshield wipers. It's actually raining, and I'm wanting to do a live today. I guess I don't need them on that high. I wanted to do a live today. Me and my baby's in the back seat. We're actually headed to a friend's baby shower today. We'll see how live this live goes, because I don't know if he's gonna be acting right or if he's gonna be acting up. Oh, this milk is spilling everywhere. Uh-oh. So I don't know what I'm already having a little situation with Bob with the milk spilling. Look at this. Just mommy struggles in the car. Damn, it's really leaking everywhere. I just got my car cleaned out. Anyways, yeah, so today is Sunday. It is the beginning of January. The first official Monday will be tomorrow. And I know everyone's starting their challenges. Everyone's starting their they're starting their New Year's resolutions, and they're also starting fasting. I said in my last live that I wanted to talk to you all about fasting and the what's it called, purpose of fasting, and what not purposes fasting is for, and all the things on how to do a good fast for yourself for this season, especially those of you that are looking to reconnect with spirit, reconnect with yourself, reconnect with God, you know, shed some old habits, some old ways. It's like a renewing of yourself when you do a fast. And I think sometimes we do it just because we feel like we have to, but really it's really for us internally and spiritually, and it's something that I do see afterwards. A lot of women will say after they do a fast, they'll be like, oh, well, I lost XYZ amount of weight or something of the resort, but you know, this is going to help me with my am I going the right way? Okay. With my wellness journey. And to some extent, yeah, but not really alive. Hey, how are you guys? Hi. How are we? Like I'm driving, and I'm on face, and I'm on a live. So yeah, I'm getting distracted, but I'm promise y'all I'm gonna make my point if y'all just stick around. If y'all are new to my page, hi, my name is Ty, Coach Ty. I am a Atlanta trainer, and I'm also a online nutrition and wellness coach. That is what I do. Well, my baby's already asleep. Oh, perfecto. That makes the ride so much easier. I love it. Okay, so basically, like I was saying, if you're doing it fast and you're unsure about like how to go about it, this is how you should go about it. And how not to go about it is looking at it like weight loss. Thank y'all so very much. But yeah, like I was saying, the things that you want to focus on is, one, asking spirit how you should be, what kind of fast you should be doing. I know a lot of churches do the Daniel fast, and I did a Daniel fast years ago. It was great. However, the food that we were supposed to eat wasn't really the best food for my body at the time, so I really left my fast with a terrible stomach. And so I want y'all, from a wellness standpoint, when you're doing a fast, to be mindful of how you're fasting when it comes to the foods that you're choosing for yourself, and then the foods that you're choosing right after you get all that fast. Don't just rush to like get a burger. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a proper protocol, proper etiquette, if you so will, when you're doing a fast. Someone asked me, how old are you? I am 31. I've never been to India. I've been to Paris. Not that that's close, I don't think. But anyways, oh my gosh, so much traffic. No, oh, absolutely not. Okay, so yeah, back to the conversation that we were here for. Didn't do live while driving. Yeah, no, that's why I don't really do. That's not really talk too much when I'm doing my live. This is just more so for people that are watching me while I do my lives while I'm driving. I don't really engage much with the chat. This is more so for how shall I say, content for later that you all can watch when you're ready. And yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? I keep getting distracted. Let me focus. Yeah, fasting. You want to make sure that you're doing it from a wellness standpoint. You're asking Spirit to lead you in what you should actually do. So I'm doing a dry January. I feel like that's, for me, that's something purposeful for myself. That's something that I feel like is going to work the best for me, and what I need to focus on to get clarity and focus in on self, focus in on God, focus on the things that are important in my life. And I know it's still bad weather. I just know that like, sorry, I'm really getting distracted with these windshield wipers being so loud. And the weather is not what I want it to be for a live. I'm not gonna hold y'all. So I may have, like the guys, I may have to do this live later, which makes me so sad because today's such, like, I'm in a good mood to do this live, and it's Sunday. It's already been 6 minutes into the live, so I'm just like thinking, like, let me just finish it up really quickly. I am married, yes, somebody's going. So, like, let me just finish this up really quickly. Let me finish this up really quickly. It's not gonna be longer than 10 minutes. I just really want to get this point across to anybody that's looking to do a fast and they're unsure, or they just, you know, it's overwhelming, all the things that you have to remove, and then getting back to eating regularly. I just want to tell y'all that you again what it is that you need to focus on. For me, I said I'm dry January. I'm doing dry January because I've been drinking too much. I've been drinking wine every day. I've been just drinking way too much. And it could be because I've been restricting myself all year last year when I was pregnant, and then before that I was bodybuilding. So, like, I really wasn't drinking alcohol for like almost a year. You know what I mean? Like, unless it was like one special occasion, I think it was my birthday, and that's when I drank alcohol, and even then it wasn't really, yeah, whatever. Yeah, so like I just been drinking so much, and it's just like I'm just not tapping into Spirit as I should. I'm ignoring my emotions. I'm just kind of like clouding them with alcohol and things like that, which is something I know I can get into a habit with myself, and I know a lot of women do that as well. It's not talked enough about moms and wine, and moms being fishes and like can guzzle down wine and things like that, and it's something that just goes over people's heads. And so for me, dry January speaks to me because it's like it allows me to, one, reset these unhealthy habits that I've created for myself, really think and focus in on what I need to accomplish for the new year for myself and my family and my business. And I know a lot of women out there are going through the same thing. So if you're going through those things, like, ask yourself, what is it something that I know I've been overindulging in that I need to cut back on? I'm also doing a social media break as well. Like, I'm focused on creating more than I am consuming. Like, so Instagram could be overwhelming for a lot of people. That's why I'm focused here on YouTube right now, because YouTube it's more fun, it's more organic, it's not as curated, it's not as picture perfect all the time. And I could hop on here in a bonnet if I wanted to. If you go to my videos, y'all will see me in a bonnet. Like, majority of the time I don't look like this. I'm headed somewhere, so that's why I'm cute. But like, I wear a bonnet 80% of the day because I'm at the house with a big baby. 80% of the day I got a big t-shirt on with throw up on me. That's my life. And so, you know, somebody asked me which country I'm from. I'm gonna answer questions, y'all, but I'm really trying to focus on getting off this live because I'm driving. But I live in Atlanta, Georgia, y'all. I'm from Jersey. If you're trying to figure out my ethnicity, I think that's what his question really is. I am Puerto Rican. Yeah, so Puerto Rican, yeah. So so like really focusing on that. So like ask yourself what you want your fast. Ask God what your fast should be, and allow that discernment to come upon you, and really dig deep in it. Like, tonight's the night to do that for yourself, and tomorrow's the day to start. Okay, tonight's the night to dig deep within yourself, and tomorrow's the day to start your fast, starting it and sticking to it, and finding a community that you can get attached to, because it is very, very difficult. I have like a close friend of mine. I have a couple friends of mine. We don't all go to the same church. We don't all live in the same states, but we hold each other accountable spiritually, and God focused. Like, you know, like we send each other text messages, you know, just hold space for one another. So even if you don't have a church, if you have a friend that you know that is really into her spiritual journey, reach out to her. Ask her, like, hey, I'm looking for some accountability during this season. Maybe you don't have a church home. And you're like, hey, I'm working towards some things. You know what I mean? Maybe you just don't like to go to church, and that's okay too. But as long as you're staying in that good book and you're staying within spirit, that's all that really matters. And you're building a relationship with God. That's all that really matters during this season. I don't want y'all to treat this fast like a weight loss challenge or anything like that. That is not what fasting is. Even though you may lose some pounds because you may be eating less sugar, you may be eating less bread, you may be eating less sugar and alcohol and all those things, and your body's gonna definitely expunge all that stuff. It's a detox, if you so will. You're detoxing from so many different things, and your body's finally able to get that release. So when you're coming off of any type of food change that's not your normal habit, that is something that you may struggle with, try your best to stick to at least one of the things. I tell anybody that's going to do a fast, don't do everything at one time. Don't cut alcohol, cut sugar, cut bread, cut meat, cut dairy all at one time. It's so overwhelming. It's very, 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 very difficult. It's a lot at one time, and it's not going to be sustainable even after the fast. You're going to start eating any one little thing of those things again, and you're just going to blow back up. You're going to gain the weight. You're going to be constipated. So many things are going to happen. So I say pick one thing, maybe one or two things. For me, that's the dry January, and then also social media. You know what I'm saying? Like less social media, less time on social media, less time consuming. So, those types of things. And y'all, I'm not a preacher. I promise y'all I'm not. I feel like I feel like if you have a relationship with God, like that's your job to be an evangelist, if you want to use that word, or like be a disciple for Jesus. That's me. So on Sundays or here every once in a blue moon, I'll pop on here and talk about something that's relevant to that part of my journey, because it still is a part of my life. It's a part of what I do. And it's the reason why I am where I am today. That's why I'm talking about this. But I'm not a pastor. I'm not trying to be a pastor. But I have a disciple, so I'm going to always speak the good word to anybody that's willing to hear it and open to receive. And I know a lot of people are doing fast. Millions of people are doing fast this month. And I wanted to get this information out there from a wellness perspective, as someone else that believes in God, and someone else that fasts as well. From my perspective and my expertise on how you should go about fasting in a way that's going to be good for you, beneficial to you mentally, spiritually, and for your body, so you're not putting so much stress on your body and putting so much stress on yourself to be perfect throughout this process. It's not a perfection thing, y'all. Like, take your time with this. Like I said, find one thing to do. If it's bread, maybe you eat too much bread, too much pasta, just do that. No bread, no pasta the whole month. You know what I mean? This will get you on your game to actually focus on how to create meals that are going to be less pasta dense, more focused on greens. You want to change that narrative for yourself a little bit and say, I'm not focused on what I'm having less of, but what I'm able to receive more of in this season that I'm in right now. So I'm able to receive more clarity, more light. I'm able to eat other things that's going to be more beneficial to my gut health, because y'all know I'm focused on gut health on this page. I'm a girlie with IBS, so digestion is very, very important, and that's something that does take a hit when you're doing a fast. It takes a hit depending on the lifestyle that you're currently living. It may do good for you, may do bad for you, depending on what type of fast you're doing. It depends on what fast you're doing. Some people just don't know how to curate these meals and put these meals together so they can make a fast actually work for them. So just be mindful of these things, y'all. But yeah, I want y'all to pick the best fast for you that's going to work, and make sure when you're coming off of it, you get help when it comes to your wellness journey. It doesn't have to be nutrition, it doesn't have to be fitness, it's just your overall wellness. It could be everything, mind, body, spirit, right? Your whole wellness journey in itself. Just get help with that, and have someone guide you so you don't feel like you're just going to fall back into those old habits. A fast is is to get clarity, right? It's like a rebirth, if you so will, to dig deep in the roots, pull out some things that's been stuck in the roots that's unnecessarily don't need to be there anymore. Shed things, heal, all the different things, and that's how you get started with it. And I just want y'all to have a successful fast. Me and my clients, if y'all don't know, like I said, I mentioned earlier, I'm an online nutrition wellness coach. I also do fitness programming and things like that. So me and my girls, I actually decided to involve them in my dry January. Whoever is open to doing a dry January, I told them like, hey, I'll send y'all the information on it and we could all do it together. And yeah, just cause I think it's just something that is overlooked amongst women in alcohol. It does. Women in alcohol, like I feel like we drink more than men, to be honest. I don't hate me for that. I just think we do. We romanticize that glass of wine at night. We romanticize that cocktail that's beautiful, and it's just like it's just not good for our hormones. It's really not good for our health. It's not good at all for us. Like a special occasion here and there, cool, but every night at the house with a bottle of wine because been stressed out from the baby, because that's been me all last year after having my baby. It's just like, girl, you gotta get out of this ditch. Get up and get yourself together. You're taking a hit right now. So everybody's taking a hit right now. I'm talking to you, and we coming out of this gracefully. Okay, we're gonna come out of this above and not below. Okay, all right. I'm excited for the new year. I don't have any goals set up for myself, and I love that for me. I haven't broke down anything. I just except God, help me prioritize what's needed in this season. That's it. Just help me prioritize what's needed in this season right now, and I'll just go from there. And I love that for me because I'm the type of girly that is super duper overachiever, super duper planner. I gotta plan out everything, but not this season. God gonna plan it for me. So yeah, it's been nice chatting with y'all. If y'all have any questions, leave them below. I'm sorry I didn't really get to chat with y'all. I wanted to chat. I just really wanted to get this message out for the recap we watch later on. And I'm driving and stuff like that. It's raining, so y'all know the vibes for that. But peace from Germany. Hi Mina. I'm actually hopping off now, but this was a live about fasting. So if you watch the recap and skip ahead past 6 minutes, because that's when I really started getting it going. But yes. I hope that y'all are having a great Sunday. God be with all of y'all in your season. And God bless everybody. I'm about to hop off this live. But thanks for hopping on, Mina. You're awesome. Looking back and see if I have anybody else in here. Okay. Thanks, girly. It's a twist out type of vibe. Yeah. Y'all have a great day. I'm hopping off, and happy Sunday from the A.